Welcome to Pinoy Ghost Files. We are on our case number 13. Tonight, we have 4 terrifying ghost stories that will send shivers down your spine. From eerie encounters to unexplained phenomena, each tale will draw you deeper into the unknown. So sit back, relax, and prepare for a chilling ride through the supernatural. Let's dive in. These stories were submitted on January 22nd, 2015. Story number 1. Title: Ase Push Mo Yan 2. So, as you said, maybe the black figure I saw was Manong Sorbetero. As I mentioned, that was neither the first nor the last time I experienced seeing that black figure. Years later, before I saw it again, and no, this isn't like Sparks, I was sleeping in my room. I was around 15 years old, and it was summer vacation, so I couldn't sleep well. I kept tossing and turning, trying to find a cool spot on the bed. I was almost asleep when I felt like someone was watching me. I didn't think much of it and just tried to go back to sleep. I don't know what time it was, but I woke up, still groggy, and looked at my cabinet before closing my eyes again. Suddenly, my room got cold, so I curled up. As I did, I felt someone sit on the edge of my bed behind me. I quickly realized it was impossible for someone to be sitting next to me because I always sleep alone in my room. I wanted to turn around to see who was behind me, but my mind was conflicted, telling me not to, because I felt like if I did, I might see something I shouldn't. I gathered my courage and turned around. There was no one there, so I breathed a sigh of relief. But I should not have turned around because when I glanced at the other side of my bed where my cabinet was, I saw the black figure again. I screamed because I was really scared. But when I screamed, I woke up. It was just a dream. I got up to calm myself and looked around my room, fearing I might actually see the black figure, so I stood up to go to the bathroom. When I opened the door, there it was, the black figure. I screamed again, and this time I woke up again. It was all just a dream again. I woke up again. I pinched myself because I was scared it might still be a dream, but it wasn't. Having multiple dreams like that, which I couldn't explain, was creepy for me. Story submitted by Kimi Tatpat. Story number 2. Title: Diba Uwian Na? Isn't it time to go home? I was 10 years old when this happened. My mom is a principal. Whenever I didn't have classes, I'd go with her to her school. One time, I was with my sibling and a friend who was also a teacher's child. It was around 6 p.m., and we were waiting for their meeting to finish. We decided to play tag. My sibling was it, and we were laughing because he couldn't catch us. We got tired and took a break. Then we suddenly heard a child laughing coming from the grade 3 room. "Isn't it time to go home? Why is there still a child?" I asked. "Yeah, let's go check," my friend replied. As we got closer to the room, something suddenly banged. A chair had moved. We got scared and ran to tell the teachers. They checked the room, but no one was there. It was impossible for it to have been a student because the school dismissal time was at 4 p.m. After that, my mom decided to end the meeting so we could go home. Story submitted by Fourth Eye. Story number 3, titled Great Pretender. I'm not from UST, University of Santo Tomas, but I hope this gets posted. This experience happened to my cousin last year in their house. My aunt and cousin were already in their room around 10 p.m. My aunt was lying down, while my cousin was sitting at the foot of the bed, facing away from her while cross-stitching. By the way, their room is on the 2nd floor. Then, she heard noise outside, like people laughing and chatting, but there weren't any other houses nearby, like in the provinces where the next house is far away. So she asked her aunt, "Cousin, Ma, why is it so noisy outside? Maybe it's just your older siblings." "No, my sister is already in her room, and my brother is watching TV downstairs alone." "I don't know. Why don't you check?" "No way. I'm scared to look out the window." Then a few moments later, my aunt spoke again, saying, "Who are you talking to, child? I'm trying to sleep, and you're making noise." My cousin was shocked. It wasn't her aunt who was answering her earlier. There was someone pretending to be her mom in that house. P.S. My cousin is the youngest sibling, and the brother mentioned here experienced the story called Stepmom. I hope both get posted. Story submitted by Jenner. Last story for today, story number 4. Title: Doppelganger? It's a demon. I'm a 3rd-year college student, not from UST. I just want to share my experience at the place I used to stay. I've already moved out, and I can't remember what day it was, but it was November. We were all students there, each with our own rooms. My roommate was my best friend, so it wasn't boring inside. We didn't attend the same school or have the same schedule, but sometimes she'd come home early and I'd be late, and vice versa. One day around 5 p.m., I came home. It was quite dark already, and I was tired from school. As soon as I entered the house, I saw her sitting on the couch near the stairs. I said, "Bess, what's for dinner?" "Bess, my head hurts. I'm just going to take a nap." "Bess." I was puzzled because she wasn't answering. When you enter the house, you see the stairs immediately, and to the left is the living room set with 3 chairs and a TV. She was sitting on the chair next to the stairs, with her back to me. She wasn't moving, so I decided to just go upstairs, thinking maybe she was watching her favorite show and didn't want to be disturbed. I lay down on the bed as soon as I got to our room. I woke up to the sound of a door slamming loudly. Meh, why? A person is trying to sleep. Her, sorry, wake up, let's eat. Where did you come from? She was changing into house clothes, but she was already wearing them earlier. Her, from school, duh! Huh? Her, what do you mean, huh? Get up, come down. I was getting chills, but I brushed it off. After eating, we cleaned up and headed back upstairs. After I used the bathroom, I noticed she was gone, so I thought she must have gone up already. I turned off the lights and TV, thinking those who hadn't arrived yet would turn them back on. As I climbed the stairs, I saw her pass by at the end, heading to our room. I hurried up, hoping I wouldn't see her doppelganger again. When I entered the room, she was facing the cabinet. I was about to approach her and ask, "What's your deal?" when suddenly someone called from downstairs, "Bess, let's drink." I was facing her, and someone was calling me Bess from below? I couldn't move or scream. I couldn't move my body at all. Her head was slowly turning towards me. I couldn't breathe. Her face was changing, becoming horrifying. Her mouth was getting closer to mine, and even though I didn't want it to, my mouth opened on its own, like she was trying to take my soul. Then, I woke up and saw my best friend in front of me, almost crying because she thought I was going to die. She slapped me hard. She said I looked strange, lying still with my mouth wide open. When I woke up, I could finally breathe, and I hugged her tightly and started crying. Thankfully, I was still alive. Sorry if it's too long. I hope you don't get annoyed. I always have nightmares, but I never thought something like this could feel so real. Story submitted by Dimanyo. Thanks for joining us on this chilling journey through the unknown. If you enjoyed these ghostly tales, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to never miss a new story. Have a paranormal experience of your own? Share it with us in the comments or send us a message. We might just feature it in our next episode. Until next time, stay safe and beware of what lurks in the shadows.